roll with clever broads with goals like better off, seeking better jobs instead of running scams like Set It Off. Some aren't the sharpest, but they know what they stand for.
They don't let jams disrespect them on the dance floor. No, they ever hit college like the damn four. Got each other's back like a jam sport. Girls in a league of their own like Gina Davis, Nina Simone ladies, Gina Facia, you can see the Apple Gates, never need an Apple bomb. They don't ask and say nothing when you ask what's wrong, that's what's up. And they can laugh it up, but they don't pass the buck. Nothing for certain, we all have to trust someone.
For me, I kind of like wanted to leave it at an acronym because it was like, for one thing, I wanted to leave it open so it means a lot of things, like represent a lot of different ideas. But like the core kind of idea of it for me is just the fact that like, you know, it's not a word and it can have multiple meanings, and like, in that sense, it represents the idea that words are sometimes like not sufficient for like expressing your ideas and feelings. So that's one of the core ideas. Yeah, we just thought like it'd be fun if like the first thing that we put out was like just this crazy loud thing where like I just rap for 4 minutes. It's just like, it's like not even a song. One line chorus. Yeah, it's like yeah, like exactly. It's like barely even a song. It's just interesting and like different. It's loud and raw, and like the video is just fun and stuff. So yeah, I mean, I think in this day and age, it's like a single or whatever. It's like if you're kind of on my level of just putting stuff out, it's like, I don't know, like what's the difference? It's all the same. You're just putting out songs and putting out videos and trying to do something that's interesting and creative. People might see the first video, they might not. They might see the second one, they might not. You know? So you just keep doing stuff that you think is creative and interesting.
I get it. Maybe I'm not big because I don't blog or Twitter.
I didn't have it on the block, but I went in on the river longest when I got these seasons. Now I'm a now speaking arena, not yet a better friend, but nevertheless, pick the drug or the rapper, man, I'm better than that. So
for me, it's just, it's not what comes naturally to me. I feel like a cool thing about music now is like you can go about your career in the way that makes sense to you. You know, like if you are really comfortable with self-promotion and like you're good at it, you can do that and it'll work for you. If you're not that good at that, then you can find other avenues. You know, like that line is more like tongue-in-cheek, whatever. I'm just kind of joking around, but yeah, I mean, it's never been a thing that sort of felt natural for me to like. I don't know, update people all the time on what I'm doing and sort of, I don't know, you just can't really manage that many relationships. And so if it's not, I don't know, for me it's not intuitive, it doesn't make sense for me just naturally, so I just don't do it, and I'm still here, so it's alright. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a huge Kanye fan, so like a lot of talk in our tour van revolves around what his next album is going to be like. A lot of guys that I like now, J Electronica, J Cole's really impressive. Elzai is killing it.
Little Wayne Gretzky, y'all know better than to check me in the game. Whole records like a technique. Tell the referees, be at the press seats and say please. Drop your gloves, OJ. I knock you in the next week.
Then you get teeth replaced. Can't use plates. What you get to eat gives new meaning.
Like some of them, it's just like Toronto is such a music city, right? So there's so many musicians here, and so some of it is like musicians I knew, some of it's musicians I worked with on my last album, some of it's musicians I've known since I've started playing. Justin and I have been talking for the last like year or so, you know, just kind of mutually like interested in each other's music and looking to work on something at some point. Two guys I recorded with, Ryan and John, are good friends with Brendan Canning, and they work with Lisa Lobsinger. So it's just like musicians in town, you know, and you're always like 1 or 2 degrees of separation from everybody.
See, my heart cries out against lies, so I hate when it's sunny when the world seems blue. It's only funny cause it's true, but with humor in me, it's less funny, more funny when it's you. That's the rules that we play by, so I never laughed and cried at the same time.
Shad K, SHADD, as there's reference to in the new album.